Do have some tequila.
Let me just examine this.
Lunazol.
But the most important thing is it has to be 100% agave, which means, translates, you don't get hungover, basically.
How does this work?
I don't know.
She's like a magician. I'm like, how does this work?
I made sweet lemon for lunch a couple of Mondays ago, and it was a school night. And we were drinking this because somebody said to us, drink this, you won't get hungover. And I was like, oh, seriously, I'm taking a risk, but I'll try anything. And I drank it from 1:30 till 9:30 at night, straight. Wasn't hungover.
Pissed as a fart.
Well, let's try it, shall we?
Try it. He said to me the next morning, he goes, the reason you're not hungover is you're still pissed. And I was like, no, I'm really not. The hangover never kicked in. I was fine.
I was impressed. And she said, well, you've got to try it. And this was the first opportunity we've had out to give it a go.
Right. But you don't neck it, you sip it.
Ah.
Yeah. It's to be enjoyed and sipped. Look at these glasses.
So it doesn't matter if my show is completely ruined, where you've trashed it and vomited over it.
It was a bit like after the NTAs. She did it after the NTAs.
I was hammered after NTAs.
Yeah, well, so was I. For the rest of the day, actually, all the way through the show, she was hammered.
God, Holly.
Honestly, try it. Not that I'm like saying like go and get.
No.
But just try it.
I've got to say, you will get drunk, you won't get a hangover, but it will kill your liver.
Yes, I know. He's so sensible, isn't he? Bore off. I mean, then you talk about your wife. You're a...
Actually, that's a real kick. This is about when your glasses steam up.
But
what?
No, because you know what? When Nicole Scherzinger comes on, do you know when she gave me that award at the Comedy Awards? Oh, my God, I tried to get off with her. I was slapping. She's going to come down those stairs and think I'm a sex pet. Which I am. It's just... No. Let's sit this. Yeah. Fuck off. No more.
You've got about 6 minutes before I make no sense whatsoever.
Oh, one of the reasons we love this morning is because you said it's live, anything can go wrong. Why do you seem to have more cock-ups on your show than any other TV show?
Oh, don't say that.
Is it true your studio's built on an ancient burial ground? Is that true?
That might be the answer. Is that true? It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Do you know what? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I
think half of it is, you know, the double entendres.
Yeah.
You just crack up at single entendres. People just have to say cucumber, and you're like...
But you know what it's like? It's like, no, maybe, but you know what it's like when it's like being in school assembly and then somebody says something that's not even funny, not even... because you can't laugh. It's 10 times as funny.
I see. Yeah.
So
I get what
it's
you're
like
saying.
that all the time.
Yeah.
And everybody's slightly on edge waiting for it.
Yeah.
And it does happen quite a lot. I'm also a bit shit.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, it's true. I can barely read what's put there, so half the time I read it wrong and then all sorts comes out. Honestly, Phil makes me look okay. It's true. You'd be surprised or not.
Every relationship goes through its ups and downs. Did you ever argue about anything? Didn't you argue about having a this morning dog?
Well, yes, that argument is still ongoing.
Really, you wanted...
Well, I like a dog, and it'd be nice on the sofa, wouldn't it? A nice little dog, and best friend, make the guests feel at home.
Yeah. I'm just a bit more practical. I just said, you know, who's going to look after it? It's going to be like the bloody Blue Peter animals, where someone's going to take them home in the summer holidays. And I'll be on my watch and it'll die. Yeah. I just know.
Don't look good, does it? Telling up a dead dog the first day of the new series.
And also, frankly, you know, when it comes to, you know, sort of matters of a bottom thing, you're not brilliant at that, are you? We had a lady on the other week. We had a lady on the other week. We'd actually just had a break and we came back and we said, what's on the first show? And they said, well, we're doing a test. It's a bowel cancer health awareness test.
I think we've actually got it here.
Really,
Look at that, look.
There's Dr. Chris, because there is a very good reason why Holly's looking so intelligent there, because this lady came in with a pot of poo. and you put it on a stick, and it's very important, you know, because it can find out all sorts of things about you. And I said, so what? You're saying our first item back after the holidays is shit on a stick?
Hello and welcome to This Morning. Here's what's coming up on today's show. We'll have all the I'm a Celebrity news when Ryland will be probing Lady C. We'll be continuing our search for Britain's best mime.
That's right. Alison Hammond will be in Yorkshire looking for a good shaft. We'll be talking panto dames with the real Gok One.
Yes, we'll find out how easy Gok finds it to squeeze into ladies' bottoms. We'll be looking at Cyber Monday deliveries.
Well, where do you receive your packages, Alan?
I just asked them to stick them by my back door.
Oh, no.
We'll be showing you how to make the perfect Christmas dinner.
That's right. Gino DeCampo will be showing us how to get the perfect stuffing.
OK, it's time for an ad break now, but please don't go flicking. Congratulations, Holly, you passed. Yay, we're so proud of you.
Thank you. Oh, that's good.
I'm so proud of you. Now, as if you didn't have enough things to go wrong on the show, you've gone and got yourself a This Morning puppy.
I know. She's so amazing. Gorgeous little Clover. I know. She's our puppy with a purpose. She's a guide dog in training, so we've only got her for a year before she has to go off and do her proper training, the next big stage. But basically, our job is to help her sort of be socialised and to sort of be in environments that she's not used to and just sort of get her used to slightly bonkers stuff.
Well, so no matter what, if I'd have been, no matter how ill I'd been, I would have made it in that day.
Yeah.
Saved her hips. This is the Taquita talking.
And she's here tonight. We've got to talk about the new series of All-Star Mr. and Mrs. that started this week. We love it on ITV. If you haven't seen it, it's basically celebs answering questions about their other half while you stir shit up trying to break their marriage up.
That's the whole thing in a nutshell. The incredible thing about that, and it's why I love the show, is that they will come on for charity and talk about stuff that if they came onto This Morning, they would never discuss it. You've got people who talk about breaking off their toenails and putting them under their girlfriends' noses. Brian McFadden. Kimberly Walsh, who's a habitual nose picker. All of Girls Aloud, apparently, were nose pickers, like serious nose pickers.
Oh, my God.
We've had people who the genuine rows on the set, which, of course, we've cut out. We had one couple who I won't name, and he said to... No, I'm not going to... He said to her, "We'd have won if I'd come with someone else." Oh, my God, what, another partner? And you hear them rowing as they walk off. We played Mr. and Mrs. the board game at home one Christmas, and there was such a massive row. It wasn't between me and Steph, but there was a massive row in the family that I got up and took it off them and said, "We are never playing this again." People get really quite serious.
Because I read somewhere you play an X-rated version at home. That's what I heard.
It wasn't at home.
Don't tell me it's in a car park somewhere. No.
It was actually in a hotel.
Oh.
Yeah. And it wasn't just me and Steph.
You dirty dog.
It was actually also including Holly Willoughby and her husband Dan, and Christine Blakely and Frank Lampard.
Was that film, Eyes Wide Shut?
Yes.
They were wearing masks.
So it was like... It would have been... Yeah. It was one of those moments where we'd been out for a drink, we'd had a lovely night, we came back in, someone had the idea of playing Mr. and Mrs. Dan, who is the man behind Celebrity Juice, he's a very funny guy, he wrote filthiest questions ever, and it was the filthiest game you've ever played in your life. And Christine Blakely wiped the floor with us.
Oh, my God.
She and Frank were unbelievable. They knew everything that there was to know.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what was the prize? Was it the first couple to pick the car keys out the bowl first? That woman with 2 vaginas. This is before lunchtime, and they say even Babe Station wouldn't have this woman on. And this is a woman with the biggest breasts.
Yeah!
I mean, look at that.
Chelsea Charms! Do you know that photo, because there are things you can't do. You can't, as the host of the show, say, which everyone in here, male and female, I am sure, would want to know how they felt.
I'd quite like to know.
Yeah, I couldn't ask her, could I? So I thought, how can I do this? So after we'd done the interview, I said, can we have a photo? So she said, yeah. So I went like that, and I went like that, and I thought, OK, no, they're much harder than I thought they were. So that is a test. Yeah. That photo is a test.
And what about that time Paul Ross had a doctor's finger up his bum live on air?
You say this like that was just for fun.
Look at that,
The crazy thing.
look! And why are you wearing a coat, Phil? I thought you were worried about splashback.
Look at my very serious face. It was a mobile unit that does prostate tests, you see, and it was a prostate test, very important.
It's very important. You forget. I mean, it's all very easy to sit here and be a bit giggly school about this.
Oh, sorry, Mum.
They're very serious issues, it's true.
No, but what gets me up, when Gino's in the kitchen cooking up something, Phil can't wait to jump in. I don't see him, like, jumping in there. Oh, let's have a little go here.
We don't test the guest.
Test the guest.
Test the guest. Yeah. Hello, welcome. I've got to say though, when you started, you would have been hideously embarrassed about anything like that.
When I remember the first week that I came in, it was like day 2, they did a testicular cancer live, look at me, live examination. and I remember saying, I'm going to now say testicle on TV. Is that okay? Am I good with that? And he was like, oh, yeah, you'll be saying vagina, clitoris before you know it. And I was like, really? And the thought of saying vagina, and I was like, I can't say it. Now, it just rolls off the tongue.
This morning is like having Tourette's, isn't it? Say what you like, no one cares. You go, it's this morning, thank you.
It is.
Thank you very much.
It's vaginal dryness after the break.
Yes. We've got to take a break there. Join us again in a couple of minutes when we'll be chatting some more about The Voice and Boobgate, and the star of The Dictator will be here, and Rebecca Ferguson will be performing live. I'll see you in part 3.